Hi everyone. So in today's video we're going to be talking about ranking the most common human emotions of all time on a tier list. So we're going to go from S to D tier. So I asked ChatGPT to generate some of the most common emotions in humans. I generated around 20. I don't know if I'll have enough time to review all of them, but well, we'll see. The first one, happiness. So happiness is a pretty amazing emotion. When you feel it, you feel pretty good. Obviously, everyone's in this world is seeking for happiness as their main goal, I like to think. So obviously, we're gonna rank it in S tier. Let me write it over here. Give me a second. Okay. Happiness, S tier. Second one, sadness. Obviously, at first sight, sadness could seem like a pretty terrible emotion that makes you obviously feel pretty sad and such. But it can bring some good things to your life. For example, when your girlfriend left you, broke up with you, let's say, maybe you start to focus more on yourself, to progress in your life and things that they like to say in the internet. I haven't experienced that myself, so I can't really tell you if it's true or not. But leaving doubts behind, we will put sadness in B tier because of that. Sadness. All right. Next, anger. Anger actually, contrary to sadness, feels much worse. It's an emotion that only brings bad stuff. Well, actually, no. Maybe if you got angry because someone insulted you and you, I don't know, you start striving to shut their mouths or prove them wrong or something like that, it could make you same as sadness to improve your life. But honestly, I think anger feels worse than sadness most of the times because it's a very uncomfortable feeling. You just can't be in your own body. You feel pretty uncomfortable there. So I would say I would put anger in C tier just because it can bring a couple of good things depending on how you take it, but normally it's pretty uncomfortable feeling. So anger, C tier. Well, next let's get to fear. Fear, I have a personal hate for this one. Fear, pretty limiting emotion, uncomfortable, hateful. It's trash. It's just pure trash. It obviously comes from, the natural instincts of survival and things like that. But obviously, in the current world, there aren't many dangerous things. And most of the times, it only affects you and keeps you from doing all the things you want and achieving all your dreams. I would say fear is, I wouldn't like to say a bad word, but it definitely deserves it. So fear, D tier. I absolutely hate it. Yeah. Then we go with surprise. Surprise, pretty good. Doesn't have any kind of cons, I would say. Surprise feels pretty good. Most of the times it is linked with good stuff. Maybe maybe it could be a bad surprise. For example, I don't know, you got your girlfriend pregnant. No, just kidding. I don't know. It could be both things, good and bad. But most of the times I would say it's good. And yeah, I would say surprise is pretty decent emotion. I would say hard to tell, probably A. Yeah. Okay, and let's get with disgust. Disgust, pretty terrible emotion, feels horrible, um, very uncomfortable. I don't know. I really hate it. When you feel disgust, you feel pretty disgusted. There are no more things to say. Disgust feels pretty bad, so I would put it in C tier. Yeah. Next, trust. Trust. Yeah, it gives you a sense of security in someone or something. So I would say trust is a good feeling that makes you feel safe, and opposite to many of the emotions already mentioned. Comfortable. Obviously, when it's betrayed, it can get pretty bad. But in general, trust is a good feeling for all humans. We need to trust someone in order to survive, I think. Because if we don't trust anyone, we are totally messed up. So trust, I would say, probably A tier. Same as surprise. Yeah, so next we go with anticipation. What the heck is this emotion? It would be like anxiety or something like that when you are trying to anticipate some events in your life, I guess. Yeah, overall feels pretty bad. Makes you feel all the time tense and with fear as well. I don't like it. It could be useful, obviously, when you are, preparing for something, some events that can be, detrimental. But in general, I think it's not very necessary. Well, obviously, if you anticipate for something like an emergency or something, it's good because you're ready to face that. But I don't know, it's not like a very good feeling to have. So I would say anticipation, B tier. Anticipation. Okay. Next we have joy. Joy, I think it's hard to distinguish from happiness. Let me ask ChatGPT what's the freaking difference. What's the difference between happiness and joy? Damn it. Okay, so it says the difference often lies in their intensity, duration, and sources. Happiness more transient. Okay, so it seems joy is more lasting than happiness, more significant, something like that. So obviously, if joy is better than happiness, obviously it goes in S tier. An amazing emotion to have. We all pursue it, whether we say it or not out loud. So yeah, there's no excuse for it. 10, love. Well, love, a very discussed emotion, very powerful as well. What can I say about this? I mean, everything has been said about this emotion, very powerful. It has like a lot of impact in everyone's lives. So in general, when you feel love, it feels good. Sometimes love can hurt because it is like, sometimes it requires sacrificing for the person or the thing you love. So obviously, it's not all happiness when it comes to loving, but in general, it's powerful and pretty significant for someone's life. It gives you meaning to your life, I guess. So we'll put it in S tier. Okay, although sometimes it can be a pretty heartful feeling. Yeah, so I think we are gonna leave it here because the video is already very long. We already recorded for almost 10 minutes. So yeah, if you want the second part of this video, just say it. And yeah, goodbye. Thanks for watching.